A deadly virus capable of contaminating the entire world has been released.
Messed it up. Anyways, Resident Evil. Rented it from the library because I watched Dazed and Confused and saw a very attractive Mila Jovovich. And I was like, I'm going to watch Resident Evil. I haven't seen it in like 15 years. Barely remembered it. Famously bad. I want to see how bad. It is so bad it's good. But it's a bad, stupid movie. I'll say the pros. Wait, one, there's a commentary track. One thing I like about these old DVDs is commentary tracks with the producers or director or actors. And the commentary track is very entertaining. It is Paul W.S. Anderson trying to explain directing while constantly being interrupted by rambling nonsense Mia Jovovich. And smart and funny, very entertaining Michelle Rodriguez. And the producer who's just there. Their commentary track is very entertaining. And you explain what Alice is. They're doing an Alice in Wonderland thing at first, and then they changed it, which is very interesting. And they shot part of the movie in like a Nazi mansion. So I love commentary tracks. I really do. They're very, very interesting. So pros and cons. I say pros, entertaining movie, regardless of how bad it is. So bad it's good. Cons, and pros, it had some style to it. It had some good music. Some good Marilyn Manson music. Good opening shot. And some good acting. I think Michelle Rodriguez is really good. Cons, almost everything else. I think one, it doesn't have the vibe of Resident Evil. Even if it has some set pieces and images from Resident Evil, it doesn't have the vibe. It doesn't feel scary at all. It feels like a sci-fi like action thing. They try too hard to be actiony. Like it doesn't feel scary. There's no intimidating moments. There's no like build up to anything. Everything feels too high paced, too energetic. Was not a fan. So I think tonally terrible. It has a lot of like just cheese to it, straight up just cheesy campiness, but it's unintentional cheesy campiness that you can just tell is bad. A lot of the sets just look like sets. They don't look real. The color grading is so just gross for a horror movie. Like it just looks so vibrant. It looked like Equilibrium, the Christian Bale movie. It looked very much like that. I guess this is the early 2000s look. Alice is a made-up character that is very dumb and pointless. She's like a superhero for no reason. That way they explain that she's like an experiment, but I'm just like, oh my god. Her character is bad. Like they should not have had her character. Her character in this movie is very just utterly useless. And it's like a prequel to Raccoon City, but I just don't feel like it serves any purpose. Like I feel like with the opening text crawl, you could have done that for Raccoons for the sequel. I'm like, that's where it should have started. To have the Hive prequel is such an odd choice for the first Resident Evil movie. We're going to start here. Like, this feels like it makes more sense to have Raccoon City event and then have this movie. But for this to be the first movie, I find it so odd. So odd. And next movie is what called Resident Evil Nemesis, I think. Where it should have started. But, yeah. Dumb movie. Dumb movie. Entertaining, but dumb movie. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5. Because it is bad. But like and subscribe and watch the commentary track. I highly recommend listening to that. It is very crazy. Mia Jovovich is kind of annoying, but I like Michelle Rodriguez a lot. But it's still entertaining. I love the commentary tracks of all these things to see how things are made, the struggles. I listen to the Evil Dead commentary track from both Bruce and from Raimi and the producer, Roger Tappert, I think. Good times. So, comment down below. What do you think? Do you like this franchise? Do you think it's actually good? Explain why.
Still standing.
She isn't standing now.
No one is immune. Resident Evil.
You're all going to die down here.